Alright, what's up YouTube? I just wanted to get a quick update of the strawberry variety. This is the Pantagruella strawberry variety. I got it from Baker Creek as a live plant. I realized there was no information about it online, so I just wanted to document it. So you can see here I have a bunch of flowers that are setting and blooming. This is a June bearing variety. We're in I believe it's February 4th today. Whatever today is, I'm gonna upload this video on the same day. In heavy bloom, so I have some pineapples in here. So I have a type of greenhouse setup. I'm basically blocking the wind because I'm in zone 9, so it's the wind chill that normally gets to my plants. It isn't the we don't normally get snow or anything, so as long as I can block the cold coming horizontally, I'll be good. So this is some more of the Pantagruella. This section right here is further along. I have it planted. I'm gonna plant it with some Florida Special pineapple plants. So that's Florida Special. These got a little bit cold nipped. Got a little bit frostbit on the day I planted them, and then I decided to do this type of greenhouse setup, and now I don't have any issues with them outdoors. So I'm gonna get a closer look at this. So we're gonna take a look under the wall. Let's see. I don't want to mess around too much with everything, but got staples holding it down. So here's a nice, beautiful berry that's starting to blush. So it's just starting to blush. I want to get that on some grass, so I don't have any rot issues. Oh, you can see there were ants. There were ants where those staples were. So I need to hurry up and get that back down. But you can see here we have some fresh blooms. Alright, and some that are just starting to set. So I'm gonna put this back down. This one. And I'm basically holding the plastic down from the sides at the bottom, and then I folded it over, and then I just, snapped it in place with the garden staples. Had to get away from those ants. So I folded it over, and I snapped it in place with the garden staples. And then I opened them up just to keep it in place so it doesn't fall out. Have a clementine tree that everything is planted around. All this stuff is in grow bags that have no bottom. I cut the bottom out of the grow bag basically. Yeah, you can see this variety is just doing spectacularly. Yeah, guys. I guess I could show a couple more varieties I have blooming. I have this old Nart C right here. I also got this variety from Baker Creek. This is also a June bearing variety. Last time it produced for me, it was a prolific bearer, so I'm having high hopes for it. Oh, over here on this other side, this greenhouse setup I have, this is Honai. Y'all might be able to read it better than I could pronounce it. So this one's flowering. Everything's flowering early for me, but it seems like Pantagruella will be the first one to have a ripe fruit. Rutgers Scarlet is also starting to flower. It's doing okay. There's a couple more over here. There's one that's set in the middle, right there. There we go, now you can see it. Get that dead petal out of there. So that's one that's set. Then there's two on. There's two neck outside of it, one on each side, one right here, and then another one right there behind this leaf, which looks like it's set. And those petals are falling off actually. Okay, so I have two set ones on Rutgers Scarlet. And then I have Sparkle, which is also producing. Can come inside the bed. Sparkle and Marshall Strawberry. You know, Marshall is a rare variety. It was recently reintroduced into the commercial market. So Marshall is in the Arc of Taste is a super rare variety that's said to be one of the finest eating strawberries that one could have. But we can see this is also a June-bearing variety, and it's producing prolifically. So I'm having high hopes. Here's a Marshall Bloom. Couple of plants. I bought 3 plants from Baker Creek, and they started putting out runners. So I have a couple in here. I haven't watered it at all. And then behind Marshall, I have Sparkle in this container, which also isn't getting watered. I haven't watered anything out here, honestly. They're just producing how they produce. So this is the Sparkle variety. I got this from North Farms. So I have a lot of June-bearing varieties. And then over here, this variety isn't flowering just yet, but I'm having high hopes for it. And this is the Benizuru strawberry variety, which is a Japanese strawberry, a Japanese bred strawberry. Take some of these weeds out of here. Yeah, so this is Benizuru right here. It produces runners nicely. Last season I had a nice amount of runners that came from it, but I didn't water it how I should have during the summer, and that thing just, a couple of them just dried out, the ones that weren't in partial shade. So like this one right here was in kind of partial shade, but I had others that were in full on sunlight, and they didn't like it because I wasn't watering. But this one's producing well, so I'm expecting to get a harvest this season. I believe I purchased it last season. And I have all this plastic up, not to protect the strawberries, but to protect all my pineapple plants. So a lot of these plants were frostbit, and have some peas growing in here. A lot of these plants were frostbit, and then I hurry up and put this plastic up, and as you can see, I was able to protect the rest of the green that's left on these plants. So it was a quick rescue. Some white jades that some Florida specials that I haven't covered yet. Florida special pineapple. You can see it has frost damage, and I wanted to leave one open just to see how much more damage would be on these than the others. And you can see some of these protected ones are just in terrific condition. Honestly, they look like when I first transplanted them. So this plastic is actually working. I'm going to use this as my new method to grow pineapples outdoors. Florida Special just so happened to be a cold tolerant variety. This is Florida Special right here. But this method is actually working to protect even young tender pineapple plants that would otherwise have a significant amount of leaf damage, like right here. So that's from frost damage, all this white. I just transplanted these about 2 or 3 days ago, probably about 4 days ago. So yeah, that's my update. I just really wanted to show those strawberries, and y'all got to see the pineapples along with it, pineapple plants. Have some little pineapple pups in containers. All right, y'all, see y'all in the next one. There's a bonus strawberry variety. This is Scarlet. This one produces a lot of runners, and it's super sweet. It's the tastiest berry I ever had up to now, until I test the rest of these this season. All right, y'all. Scarlet all around the bed.